Hello viewers, I'm SB, and this is Paradise Killer. This is a little bit different, I think, than the games we usually play around here. I think it's kind of a visual novel, Phoenix Wright sort of thing. Look, this is on my list. I asked people for a big list of the stuff that I didn't play this year, that is definitely worth playing, stuff that might be in consideration for Game of the Year. And I heard this name a bunch of times, and I went and looked at the Steam store page, and I honestly don't even know what... I have no idea what to expect, aside from what I just said, and also I've never played a Phoenix Wright game, so I kind of don't even know what to expect from that. But this is what we're doing. Paradise Killer. It's a visual novel, maybe. Let's find out. I gotta say, the aesthetic that's a lot of buttons. That's more buttons than I was expecting. There's light sources and jumping. I can open my Starlight. Okay, we're gonna figure this out live. Also, I'm definitely not playing with a controller, so hopefully this works. Hopefully this even works with a mouse and keyboard. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. That doesn't sound like a paradise. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use the save points. I got it. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy, and leads to a happier paradise. Well, you know me, I'm always happy to help. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempt to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. Y'all, this is not what I thought we were getting into. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. Is that a name? Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizen slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love Dies watched from exile in the Idle Lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect, until Henry Division... Sorry, Henry Division is such a Branson Reese name. Until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth Perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. The name of the game, when I heard the game was named Paradise Killer, I didn't think that this was what we were talking about. I thought it was going to be like, it's a murder mystery that happens on, like a fancy island or so. Wow. Okay. The Way of Blood Bar, 25th Island Sequence. At this point, it's just strings of words to me. Okay, this woman is amused. We're all just having a good time, hanging out here. The crime to end all crimes. Now, this blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? Is this procedurally generated text? Are we actually having a conversation here? No, it's not. They called on her, the exile. Oh, they needed to. That's the whole scene, huh? Okay. Born at the longest tower, Britain, in AD 1000 under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon, the Syndicate's lead investigator. After the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho Unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Lands as punishment. Okay, so this is a person whose name is Love Dies, and also they are a lady, maybe they've been knighted, or something. So we're in the 24th Island Sequence, which we know ends badly.
Another day in exile.
Okay, sometimes there's voice acting. But not right now. Oh, something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So it's going to be really arbitrary which lines are voiced and which ones aren't. Okay, wow, this has an aesthetic. This has a feeling. I guess this image is too hot for the internet. You don't get to see this. Nope, never mind. We actually can totally see it, just not in the frame. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit, before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. These are fleeting thoughts, lost treasures, the remnants of lives lived. Again, I was just like a jackal outside cackling? Or it's that. Yep, it's that. Okay, well, I'm not... You wait there for a second. I'm gonna look around. He doesn't seem like he's going anywhere. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound like a broken record here or anything. That's 3 million days. But again, I would just like... I would just like to underline that this is not what I thought I was getting into. A portrait of me, painted by Lydia before I was exiled. I mean, it's nice. Do you need something, friend? Lady Love dies!
Who are you?
The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. He can also read the sign on the wall. Can you taste it in the air? Well, yeah, I think it's fair to say something is definitely wrong. The island was supposed to end. Something's wrong. Well, you're damn right it is. While you've been exiled up here, all kinds of shit has happened down on the island. What kind of shit? The messed up kind. Real messed up. All kinds of messed up. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the idle lands and get back to work. Exile's over.
Why?
Only some parts of some lines get read. Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's Shin Uthjigath. You can call me Shinji. Oh no. As if it wasn't anime enough. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. I've been reading his lines with an urgency that is perhaps undeserved. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? Oh, I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do. Some investigating. Some looking real hard. Some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, Love dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. Okay. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. I have no idea what's going on. I love the decor, though. A pink crystal cow skull. Oh, man, this rules. Boy, if you gotta spend exile somewhere, I mean, this is not bad. Do I have a run? I do have a run. It's not really that much faster. Okay, and I flew up that ramp. Let me see here. Okay, so it's like I bounced off of the jump, I think. Alright, we'll learn the physics. We'll get it. Well-read book obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Now listen, you gotta be good at something. Yeah, I unironically want this. I want a bunch of these in my home. Is that my phone? Oh, that's my Starlight. Okay, hold on. We'll check that out in just a second. Objectives are secondary to exploration. What are you and... What is happening here? You have a skull in your mouth. That's what's going on. And the skull is leaking. He has punctured the skull's reservoir. A dulled percolator. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Okay. I was about to say that's like a weird thing to say, and then I remembered everything else that's happened so far. That's not even top 50. Yes, thank you. Oh, wow, actually. Okay, so if you're standing still when you jump, you kind of can't move forward in the air at all. Interesting.
That's strange.
It sure is.
Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? That's a great question. Is that not supposed to be like that? 3 million days up here, and now she's calling out to me.
Key item obtained.
An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Oh good, I got that Mega Ram.
Welcome to Starlight.
And also with you.
What the hell?
A phone call from Judge is unexpected. Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born. Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. Well, you need an investigator, and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. That's not really how diaries work. Lady Love dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
Got it.
Well, Judge, the barrier's still up.
The door to truth will open.
Okay, good information that is not contained in the text. Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Game telling us straight up at the front there is no fall damage. Much appreciated. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I don't think we missed anything. Yeah, alright, I guess it's time to do the breathing. I guess it's time to use the nightmare computer.
Nightmare computer.
A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long-dead world.
Glad to be back.
The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Okay, you're getting a little... I get it. I get it. You said it already. So... Okay, well it sure looks like this is made out of two pieces that I can already see. These are different... Okay, different image sets that we don't have access to yet. I mean, is this really it?
Computer unlocked.
Okay, that's remarkably easy. Hieroglyphics. Takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane text class.
Got it.
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important, like goats. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access.
I don't like this.
And that's a bad thing. The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There will be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out the who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime. A leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. And also there will be crime. So far, I'm really digging how wild this is. I do feel like she repeats herself a lot, so I'm just supposed to... Okay. Yep, this seems like a perfectly reasonable way to travel.
Paradise Killer.
Okay, that's a pretty good way to do a late title card. I'm into it. This is very fucking strange so far. Well, we got another one of these nightmare computers over here. Can I hack this one? Required software not found. Please visit Starlight's inventory and install pending updates. Missing the Cosmos symbols. Do I... Okay, here we go. So, Judge said Lydia would be waiting for me. And we got a whole bunch of things here that obviously we have no use for yet. Oh. Skins, music, the music that we can unlock. I have 0 blood crystals. I guess this is probably my ride up here. Dead Nebula, the delicious new premium beer from Crimson Acid and Dead Nebula. I do love to drink a Crimson Acid.
Blood crystal obtained.
A prized unit of currency. Okay. Of course, what else could it possibly be? Do you think that's the Silent Goat? If you suspect demonic corruption, don't do nothing, don't just stand there. This is electronically locked. I need to find the power switch. Well, I suspect it's that-a-way. Is there anything else over here for me to... I guess that's Montserrat, the guy who is dead now. Boy, the coming of the perfect island is supposed to be a good thing, right? This is very ominous. They did not do a good job of making me feel secure with this image. Hold on a second. What is this? Oh, sure. Let's go ahead and save. Okay. I wonder if that leads to a happier paradise thing, is just the game, you know, having the tone that it has, or if there's actually something mechanical that is being described to me there. Howdy. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
By the way, I'm not going to do a British accent for any character that has a British accent, out of respect to our British viewers.
Daybreak.
Okay, thank you, Starlight. Born in Wana Falls, Kenya, in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's fairy woman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Can you think of anything less interesting than worshipping a Beautiful Spectre? Lydia became known as a Titan Killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities, born from beyond the stars, as many things seem to be. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
Sure.
Huh?
Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh?
I'm glad to be back.
Well, I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
Okay, her voice is a little deeper. The council were just as the... all the words. The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
How?
And how are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We need you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess my job is to investigate. I feel like it was probably not her, but again, are you the killer? Can we just wrap this up quickly?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Straight into the investigating. Nah, I was partway through a drop-off at the Paradise Gates. You can check the logs. Look at this. Volunteering what do you call it? An alibi and everything. I'm an excellent... You can tell I'm an excellent investigator. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, just call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island. You'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Okay. Let's ride. Every transition screen in this game is a lot. There's a lot going on. Seatbelts on. How was the exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Yeah, I feel extremely confident. Up to me to find out the truth. A criminal to catch a criminal. Excuse me, I'm an investigator. An investigator to catch a criminal. I'm messing with you. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. And we don't have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken. I'm not sure what about that was supposed to be potentially offensive. I like your perfume, by the way. Aw, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. That's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. Ah, so you have a unique fragrance. I can't imagine how that might come into play later. And we're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. So she hasn't looked forward once this entire drive. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. Getting the fire back?
I was born to investigate.
Well, there you go. It never left. Go get him, LD. I would love to go get him. Is this the part of the game where I go get him? Okay. Hold on. Just a second view. Oh, they're like butterflies. Okay, is there anything to steal in your office? Because, like, obviously, that's what I'm really here for. This is how you investigate things in a video game. Steal everything that is not nailed down. I could probably get up on here. Nope. Okay, those are not real stairs. That is a ramp. That is a cleverly disguised ramp. Alright, well, I guess I don't see any things to steal. Can I have this? My old gun! When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Okay. Do I need a gun? What kind of investigator am I?
Hello, Judge.
Good to see justice again. Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming Judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Boy, what do you think? What kind of voice do you think that thing has? Starlight is helping you navigate the Sea of Truth already.
Judge.
Right, it's big. I'm going big. Paradise requires power and sacrifice. And don't you forget it.
To the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedice.
Okay, swing and a miss here. Listen, there's a lot of feminine voices, and unfortunately, I don't have a very good feminine voice going.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
The council are dead. Our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once? It must have been a big knife. They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect home. Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killers struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
It does feel like the style of the dialogue is sort of bouncing back and forth here. Midnight. The holy hour. The hour of weird. Yes, that's the only hour on the island when things are weird. The hour of...
Don't test me.
Alright, I get it. All the council were murdered last night at midnight.
Sure.
Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before, a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand. the council's blood in his stomach. The oppressed rise up, who'd have thought?
Where?
So where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse, the brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter.
How?
So then, how'd the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. That's a dangerous smoke. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest God Justice Marshals. How are you supposed to parse that? 2 of the finest God Justice Marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council building. So if no one's been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder. Solve for dreadful murder.
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses then. It's a lot through murder and everything. None that have come forward.
Why?
Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper? A god? A desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play? A sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia.
Who?
Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Get ready, everybody. Now it's going to get weird. Just one. You remember KHX? Our master craftsman? What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning, as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. Okay, so it sounds like I'm going to need to find him then, to be able to get in there to verify that a murder occurred, probably before being able to actually investigate it.
The investigator is here.
Is he a potential killer? If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove it.
Lady Love dies.
It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony. They are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. Okay, well, it's going to be a minute before we can do the latter part of that. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Interrogate. Find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You know, any truth you might happen to find. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you are ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be.
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Are you ready? Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from
When
you.
love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Huh.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched suites between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. Great. So Henry's division escaped from his desolation cell. We should probably question Grand Marshal Akiko XIV. The council gets murdered at midnight. Then Henry is found outside the council building immediately. Boy, very curious that Akiko was the one who found him and also was the one who should have been in charge of not letting him out. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found. The first seal guards are murdered. But the seal is closed. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. Okay, so, I mean, stuff went pretty quickly. Crime details end. Yeah, it's not a lot of actual information in there.
Key item obtained.
And we got that blood sample. Hooray! I just love to carry around other people's blood. Can I have my gun now? Okay, what is the second Holy Seal? The answer should be somewhere within the council building. Also, we're going to need to find the architect. The fourth Holy Seal is a mystery. How was the final barrier before the council's penthouse breached? Also, was it actually? Because I still feel like we sort of don't know that. There's a lot of assuming going on here. Alright, we got a lot of things to examine. It's been wild so far. Can I please have my gun? I don't want to talk to the judge. I want my gun back, please. Okay, when the time comes. Okay. This is how you see your map markers. So there's a lot of people on the island that we could potentially go talk to. And I mean, they all look like an anime character of one type or another. And also this guy's back. Hooray! A moment of your time. What now?
I hate demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? I mean, we're already kind of seeing a lot of him. I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you, I really
I
do.
have a bad feeling about this.
Skip to the end. You know, the blood crystals, that currency you guys are so precious about? I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. You know what? I think he's about to give me free money. I'm not going to correct him. Where's this going? I redistributed the wealth. Who to? Oh, not who, but where. I've scattered it around the island. You'll need it. Crimson Acid will trade you blood crystals for secrets. If you want a cold, refreshing beer on a hot day, it'll cost you. Is it just me, or are the vending machines here a bit expensive?
The facts and the truth are not the same.
What would you know? You're from another planet. Hey, I'm just making conversation. I'll catch you later. Okay, so he did steal all the blood crystals for the purpose of giving them to us, but he chose to do it in the most annoying way possible.
Blood crystal obtained.
Instead of just, like, giving them to me. So we have to, okay, you have to spend a blood crystal to unlock a phone for travel, but you can always use it to save. Well, I guess for the moment, let's just hold on to our crystals.
Game saved.
I'm not sure if the exchanging blood crystals for secrets thing is going to be a thing we have to do to move the story forward, or if it's like a clue system, like hints if we get stuck. This is pretty wicked. There's a lot of really cool statuary in this game. So yeah, there's a lot going on over here, but hold on. Where's the island that I was imprisoned on? Because we know that, like, right across the water from... There it is. There's the big old pillar. Right across from there should be the way to unlock that phone. I wanna, unlock that crate. I wanna make sure we unlock that. Also, you know, just looking around, just having a good time looking around is probably a good idea. Okay, so here's a quick way back up here. This looks like it could be important. I managed to fall. I managed to fall outside of the thing. Well, that's inconvenient. Can we get up there this way? I wonder how much platforming this game's really going to expect of us. Oh, it looks like this does not, in fact, work. Well,
Those crystals
that's fine.
are
I was just trying to obtain all these blood crystals. I definitely meant to fall down here. So yeah, it's been a couple of minutes since the last time, so I would just like to once again underline that this is not the thing I thought it was going to be from the screenshots exactly. Hey, guy. A searching ghost. Are you here to take me away? Take you where?
Where?
Where would I want to take you? To the ritual. Are you a citizen? Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost. Well, you're still here, even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island. Why? Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
And what was that? Lady Love Dies is so excited to have found anything to investigate, anything at all. A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It's got no value, as she just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago. So you were out looking for the stone? Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. And how do you feel now? The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me? I mean, yeah, I love investigating stuff. I'm also really good at finding stones.
I need to investigate this.
I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on a bench there. This game is extremely British. A splendid pamphlet. A pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to Gregory Complex, the Syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago. His sacrifice will be remembered. Was his sacrifice part of the weaving, or is that a... Can I look at this pamphlet? Show me my inventory. This is just... It's just a relic, you know, just an everyday, standard sort of relic. Alright. Back. There we go. Let's go over here to the beach. I want to find the way to unlock that thing before I forget about it, which absolutely will happen if we don't go do it pretty much right now. But also, there's a lot of really interesting stuff around here to investigate, and that is kind of my whole deal. Oh, this is dangerous. What happens if I try to open it? Okay. I figured that was all it would do, but I thought maybe it would give me more information or like a camera move or something. Okay, so we need to get up above this. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, I was looking for you. We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary. So why are you calling, then? I am under orders to cooperate with you, Nenorosito? Are you going to obstruct my investigation? Investigator, yeah, what she said. We have a suspect that was found with the murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the Council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here, Ninorosito. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the Holy Seals, and murdered the Council. Case closed. Investigator. That seems unlikely, given that the Holy Seals have not been breached. I hope that this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want. If you want to know more, Doom Jazz is an excellent name. I'm guarding the suspect at the Desolation Cell on the Rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across to the prison is on the South Beach. I will say, I do think that the dialogue in general is just a little... It's a lot of words. Maybe more words than are strictly necessary in some of these cases. Alright, there we go. Easy. Descriptive River Power Station Schedule. The work schedule for the River Power Station. The station helps distribute energy from the reality folding drive. Okay. A record of, like, where some people were at certain times. I could see how such a thing might be useful to an investigation.
Those crystals obtained.
I wonder how many of these there are. Oh, I can just walk right up this. Alright, hold on. We're gonna try to very carefully... There we go. I managed to not fall off the thing. So, the button we need to press to open this door is just right down in here, right? Where does the little power line run? Yeah, okay. I think it's wild that she makes an annoyed noise every time you fall like 10 feet after that fall at the beginning of the game. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
Okay, this is alright. So wait, if I play with the music in Starlight, does that just play while we're walking around? Okay, just remove all tracks, and then just put that one in. Does that do anything? How do I make it actually play, though? I don't know. I guess this is not a right now kind of problem. Let's make it to the beach before the episode ends. How about that? How about I stop getting distracted and do the thing before I forget about it? Okay, this is the way that you're supposed to get up there. The thing I did was unnecessary. Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? No, probably not. I can probably browse without buying anything, though. They only got one thing. No description. Well, I'm not going to put a blood crystal in here if I don't... How do I... Okay, there we go. Many of the buttons that I was expecting to take us back were not doing the thing I wanted them to do. Okay, so it looks like we need to be over here. We just gotta trace the end of those power cables, right? Nope, don't get distracted. We are going to focus. Uh-oh.
The investigator, I presume.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that accent either. Sorry?
What the hell?
Where did you come from? Where does anyone come from?
Nanny the hell?
Boy, she did just say Nani the hell out loud on purpose, huh?
My new name is... One last kiss.
Do I really not understand the concept of a name? And who's getting the kiss? who deserves my last kiss? What kind of kiss is it?
Truth is all around you, investigator.
Is it a kiss of love, tender and sweet, or a kiss of death, dripping with poison and hate? When you look around this island, what do you see? Unknowable secrets, always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to focus on them. Also, lots of blood crystals.
This island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
And I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? Do you think I am dead? If I am, where would I be?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You want me to find your resting place? The Syndicate graveyard? This little game better lead to something. I hope so too, investigator. Okay. Well, I'll just go to the graveyard then, at some point. The game really wants me to get distracted. It's doing everything in its power, but I will not be swayed. I will investigate one thing at a time and not forget everything between sessions. This is my solemn promise to you, the viewer, that I will obviously break immediately. So, okay. Trying to climb up on the rocks harder than it looks. Okay, so that cable is still running over here, and it goes right there. Well, that was... Hey, man. That's a whole arm. That's why I mean it's not a whole arm, but it's definitely a portion of an arm. The wishes of the lost? Things better forgotten? Impossible to tell until it is too late. No, that's a big old chunk of an arm, I can tell. Alright, I guess let's go talk to Shinji. My dude, what are you doing? I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Only in some crime. You can be passionate about a slow conspiracy. You get what I mean, Loved Eyes. Don't pick apart everything I say. Enjoy the abstract. How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a centuries-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands. Yep, and that really differentiates it from the everything else. Okay, so we need to get up here, and I could just walk up those stairs over there, but why would I not climb? Why would I not just do it this way? Okay, gotta remember, we never want to jump from a standstill. Okay, so now it should be possible to open that thing. Am I allowed to just swim over there? I'm gonna assume that this won't work. Oh, they totally... Okay, no, never mind. Well, hey, there you are.
Hey, LD!
How's the investigation going? Yeah, it's progressing. Going through my suspect list, definitely getting a lot of good work done.
On, LD.
Am I on it? I guess I must be, right? We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens, right? What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange? Well, I'm still in charge of getting the Syndicate off this island and on to the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you crack this thing.
If you can prove it, sure.
I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, do a pickup, go through the gates, and on to the next island, repeat.
The island feels bad, LD.
Okay, well, I would love to... can I not just... I thought talking to her would enable me to do the thing. If I unlock a thing... I mean... Unlock now for a free Starlight skin. You know what? You convinced me.
On travel unlocked.
So I would have needed to unlock the phone on the island as a fast travel location to go back there quickly. Travel from this okay. So yeah, you can only travel 2 other locations that you've unlocked. Well, that's unfortunate, but we did probably get a Starlight skin. Yo! A kiss while the many-eyed goat watches. It is the most romantic of kisses. Hard to argue with. Give me Starlight skin. Yes! Alright, we're doing it. How do I get back there if I didn't think to unlock the fast travel? Okay, so I have to spend another blood crystal even to just get picked up. Boy, this is expensive. I wonder how many of these things there are. Also, is that Shinji on that roof over there? I'm fairly sure it is. There's kind of a lot of Shinji going on around here. Oh, you met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time. A real bad time. Spineless, though, you know, Chief? Like, could that sack of shit actually kill the Council? He's got a secret, though, you can tell.
The investigator is here.
Everyone here has a secret. Don't get smart with me, Loved Eyes. I feel like Shinji goes out of his way to appear around for us to talk to an awful lot for a person who hates talking to me as much as he seems to. I wonder if we need to jump from higher, because I'm not going to be able to make this, right? Yeah. Well, that'll show them. I'm totally ruining these people's water bill. A strange folklore developed among citizens, believing that scattering sequins outside their home would ward off demons. Huh. Well, free sequins for me. It's quite a location. The place definitely has a unique feeling.
Relic obtained.
Island Sequence 15, Memento obtained. The 15th Island Sequence. Montserrat leads us to the real world to reclaim the corpse of Dire Rose. Tragedy strikes. The God Hunters repel us. You know, it didn't actually explain to me what the form of that memento was. What is the actual thing that I just picked up?
Obtained.
Apparently I'm not investigating fast enough for someone. Oh, you know, it's just our buddy Crimson Acid. Hello? I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit? You haven't come to see me. Oh, don't get high and mighty just because someone's let you off the leash after all this time. I'm running my operation out of the sewers. Look for a mysterious door. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you. For a price. I've got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break into all the nightmare computers. And I've got one to sell you. Okay, that does sound important, actually. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. I'll get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up in the AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Okay, well, I guess that's a thing for us to do next. I know how to turn on the AR mode. So there's a... I'm assuming that that's directing me toward an entrance and not just, like, toward him. This is a thing where we might not be able to just go straight to him, right? But, I mean, obviously, first... Crystal. I'm assuming... Oh, no, never mind.
Crystal obtained.
I was going to say, I'm assuming I can't safely fall into the water, but it seems not to be an issue. Uh-oh. Am I in a problem? I do not seem to be able to get out of here. Okay. So that's AR mode. There's a crouch, right? We definitely saw a crouch. Yeah, there we go. So I can't get into the sewers just by trying to jam myself through a drain pipe. Nope. Alright, well I guess let's go in the general direction of our buddy Acid. Our sweet, sweet Acid. What is this? A blue crest. It looks like it will fit into something. Oh no, this island was built by Umbrella. I should have known. A couple of these dudes look pretty T-virused. Okay, looks like this is in fact the right way. Perhaps that was the mysterious door? I mean, nope, this'll be the mysterious door, never mind. Damn, acid. That is not what I was expecting below the neck from the... Okay. I'm just saying, your image on the phone is a little it's a little misleading. Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long. Born in the hospital of our martyred goat, England, in AD 1002, under the sign of Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. Hello, Starlight. We're in a dark time. Someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the exile back.
Sorry.
Well, forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but aren't you cold?
Don't be coy.
The head? Things change. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods. I mean, well, it looks great.
I'm glad to be back.
The new look suits you. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble.
That's weird.
So, what's the A to B to C with the sewer pad? Quiet place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol. Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada. And that kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. Yeah, so you were talking about secrets. How's the market in secrets? On an island full of snakes where everyone's got something to lose and something to gain? Business is booming.
Thank you.
Look, before we get into the secrets I can sell you, we need to talk about your investigation. Judge brought you back from exile. You have their authority, and you can find any truth. Lady, you're in some deep trouble. Not everyone wants you to punish the guilty. They're going to want you to remove certain players and redefine the shape of the Syndicate for their own ends. Be careful with the power you've got, lady. So, you want to buy a secret? I want to buy that Starlight upgrade. How can I help, lady? I want the Starlight upgrade. We know she has. Oh, you've come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? I've got an upgrade which will give the Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more evidence.
Business is booming.
I can do it for 10 blood crystals, alright. I would like to do that. I will come back. Need to find some more crystals. How can I help? You probably can't. It turns out I'm broke. I thought I was doing really well. But like, we could hang out for a little bit. Got time for a chat, Crimson? You find yourself on an island full of criminals, lady. And are you one? A criminal plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that mean? All shops need stock. My trade is secrets. I don't have a wholesale supplier I can get deliveries from.
Why?
And why you? Boredom,
We're
mostly.
in a dark time.
I never should have let Montserrat convince me to be an idol. Well, there's nothing wrong with being an idol. There isn't, but it's not the life for me. I was caught up in wanting to help the Syndicate. I gave up a life I loved. But we're the Syndicate, the ruling elite. It's easy for everyone in that tower to think that crime is something everyone does but them. I'm just keeping a record,
That's it.
which you then sell.
Business is business.
You're the one buying. Yeah, she's got me there. Okay, well, it seems like maybe we need to go find some crystals. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Everybody wants me to reach the moon. Everybody assumes that I want to reach the moon. Okay, I gotta find 3 more blood crystals. I mean, so far they've been just kind of everywhere. I'm not too worried about this. You know who else is always everywhere? Shinji, my dude, how's it going? Oh, this is a work of art. The integrity of the Syndicate is the canvas. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract? Formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. Yo, that was like negative helpfulness. Alright, there's a person over there, but also there's loot down here. I've discovered some grubby skimming runes. An old superstition says that skimming runestones into the sea is a way... An old superstition says that skimming runestones into the sea is a way to ease the consequences of your actions. It's so much easier to know how to inflect the sentence if you read all of the words before speaking. Well, listen, I'm happy to be picking up all this stuff that might be evidence, but I'm not going to pretend that I don't wish it was bloodstones instead. A dazzling obelisk. A charm modeled after obelisks found on a citadel planet in another solar system. Feels like that's not probably relevant to our case. So wait, how do we get access to this little fenced-in area? Oh, hey. Hey, it's a thing.
Those crystals obtained.
Am I going to be able to... No. No, I'm not. So maybe we have to access this from the other side? Can I talk to you through the thing? Okay. What do you want, freak?
Sure.
What's your deal? Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls. Why? These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge.
The investigator is here.
Well, good. Just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. I don't know if that was supposed to be sarcastic or not, but I chose to apply a little. Okay, well, you have fun with that. You seem to be doing a great job. I need 2 more bloodstones. I want to buy this. I want to buy this upgrade before the end of the episode. Boy, there sure is a lot of stuff just laying around on the ground. Absurd message stones. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life. Cool. So this is evidence of the murder of many children. That's great to think about. We're all having a great time so far. Aha! I can see it from a mile away.
Those crystals obtained.
What was that noise? Huh. Alright, you know what? Not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna go back and purchase our upgrade. Because, again, I'm afraid I will forget if we don't go do this, like, right now. I can definitely see why you might want there to be a fast travel system. There is kind of a lot of island here. So I guess our music selection just decides what plays through the diegetic speaker systems in the world. We don't get to just, like, apply music to our Starlight at all times or anything. What is going to be the best... I'm not going to lie, I've forgotten slightly where I am relative to the thing. Wait, is this... This is totally not the right area. Wait, is that... Okay, that's just a skeleton. We're definitely going to go talk to the skeleton. Here we go, here we go. It is amazing how quickly I can completely forget where things are.
Crimson acid.
Oh yeah, I remember. How could I possibly forget?
Don't be coy.
Alright, let's get that thing. Give me symbols.
Nice doing business with you.
I'll take it. Okay, Cosmos. That's a useful one. You'll install this manually, take a look in your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is the dead nebula knows where one is. Okay, that's good. Thank you for the hint. I also heard one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have.
Got it.
I mean, this is probably not good for business, her just giving away information like that.
Item obtained.
Alright, please manually install from Starlight's inventory. These symbols were carved on an altar on a frigid asteroid following in the wake of destroyed Eden. And then, you know what? We can hang out again, why not? We seem to be old friends. Got time for a chat? What are you planning to do with your amassed wealth? If trade is good, you're carrying a lot of blood crystals. A quiet life. That's why I'm down here, away from the tower. Not the greatest fan of people. Having a big chunk of change allows you to live your life in peace. I mean, seems like a bad trait for an idol to have. You're still an idol. You still have your job to do. We all have our crosses to bear. Have you tried that new beer I'm on the can of? It's good. Not yet. Is it worth it?
Who knows?
You'd think I'd put a name to any old pisswater? There's a competition to win a date with me with a winning ring pull. Did anyone win?
Thank you.
I'll let you into a little secret. There are no winning ring pulls. I know certain things about the Dead Nebula Company. I told the CEO that I know these things, and she made the winning ring pull disappear. I'm not a prize to be passed around.
Sorry.
I dread to think what your file on me looks
I
like.
have my ways.
Oh, I know all sorts, but there's always more to learn. Okay, I was about to say, she's definitely flirting with me. I don't want to flirt back, right? Because first of all, I'm here in an official capacity, and secondly, she is a person who sells secrets. I'm going into lockdown. I'll be seeing you, lady. Okay, it didn't hurt our relationship, at least. And yes, of course, as always, may I reach the moon. Alright, let's go find a place to save. I think we could, hey, that's convenient. I think we could probably call it here for the moment.
Game saved.
So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. The intention with this series is another hour of gameplay every weekday until we solve the mystery and save Paradise? Or I guess Paradise has already been killed. Avenge Paradise. Yeah. So come back next time, tomorrow, for more of whatever this has been. And we'll see you then.